Jacob Lopez and the 3-run Thunder today on Locked On A's.
You are Locked On A's, your daily podcast on the Athletics, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Welcome to Locked On A's, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day. I'm your host, Booney. One name, all passion, no filter. If you are here for fluff pieces or a polite round of golf claps after a 10-2 loss, you're in the wrong dugout. But if you want the uncut, uncensored green and gold gospel, then grab your rally cap because this is the realest A's show in the game. I'm a Bay Area native who's been riding this roller coaster since '81, back when Ricky ran wild and the Bash brothers were still brewing. This isn't just a podcast. It's a full-blown commitment to covering the A's like they actually matter, because they do. Every game, every transaction, every relocation rumor, from Sacramento to Vegas to Midland to Lansing and yes, to Stockton. We break it down like your fandom depends on it, because it does. We are free and available wherever you get your podcast, including YouTube. So smash that subscribe button like Nick Kurtz smashed that bomb tonight. This is Locked On A's, where we don't tiptoe around the truth. We launch it 450 feet to dead center. This episode is brought to you in part by FanDuel. Right now, new customers can get $150 in bonus bets when your first $5 bet wins. It's celebration time, guys. RD Moss, good game for everybody. Yes, sir. It's like I said, celebration time on Locked On A's as the A's pulled off a stunner in Motown. In today's episode, we are reveling. We're reveling in the Athletics' 3-0 shutout win over the Tigers. Yes, the team with the best record in baseball just got blanked by the green and gold. We break down how Nick Kurtz, massive 3-run homer, provided all the fireworks the A's needed, and marvel at how Jacob Lopez completely tamed Detroit's lineup with 7 innings of scoreless bulldog-caliber pitching. Where did Lopez come from? We're pretty sure Jacob means tiger tamer in some language, because he made those tigers look toothless. I'm dishing out plenty of praise and a few laughs along the way. We dive into Lopez's incredible turnaround from getting knocked around in April to suddenly rocking a near zero ERA over his last 4 starts. What's changed for the 27-year-old southpaw, and can he keep riding this wave? You will hear about his funky 5-pitch mix, how he's got hitters flailing at nasty changeup, and why his catcher calls him a dog on the mound in the best possible way, of course. Plus, we tip our cap to Nick Kurtz's power surge. The kid keeps clobbering baseballs to kingdom come. We'll gush over the rookies injected life into this team, from Kurtz's homers to Mason Miller's quietly nailing down his 15th save. Who said a rebuilding year can't have some fun moments? Finally, we will preview series finale in Detroit tomorrow. Can the A's actually win a series against the first-place Tigers? We've got Jeffrey Springs on the bump. Remember him? He was part of that Rays trade with Lopez, and he'll be facing a wild card pitcher, Dietrich Enns, who hasn't pitched in the bigs since we were all obsessed with Ted Lasso. It's an early game tomorrow, so grab your coffee, and we'll set the stage for what's at stake. Tonight is an upbeat, funny, and shockingly, believe it or not, happy episode of Locked On A's. First, let's recap the game. What do you guys got? Does Wilson now have 2 rookie teammates on his tail for Rookie of the Year? Lopez is so locked in. What's happened in my A's bias? It's kind of intriguing in that sense that you say it, because since Lopez has been absolutely on fire and Kurtz has been on fire, Wilson's been slumping a little bit, man. Wilson is 3 for his last 19, which is shocking for Wilson. Actually, even more. In his last 3 series, he's actually 6 for 33. You kind of have to give Wilson, let him kind of do his thing. So, but yeah, interesting. I mean, Lopez, when we signed him, when we got him in the trade, I liked him. I liked his spring training. I like what he did. I didn't expect him to be this good, though. What he's done his last 4 outings, no shot. What's up, G-Dub? Much respected, the unwavered anti-Braden truth you laid out earlier today. Yeah, today we let a lot out, man. We let a lot out. But yeah, we just kind of had to do it. So, say what's on your get off what's on your chest, I guess, sometimes. Good to see you guys, man. But yeah, it's interesting though that you bring that up. I'm not worried about Wilson outside of today. He's still putting the ball in play, my A's, and he's still hitting the ball hard. And that's what counts. So I'm not too concerned about Wilson either. But yeah, I mean, where the hell did Jacob Lopez come from? I think we all expected Nick Kurtz, obviously. But what I do want to talk about one thing about the game. After 2 scoreless innings, right? The A's broke through in the top of the 3rd with 2 outs. I want to see if you guys can tell me what happened in this inning. That was the A's kind of caught a break. Let's see if you guys can gun it. After 2 scoreless innings, A's broke out in the top of the 3rd with 2 outs. Remember, Tiger starter Jack Flaherty issued back-to-back walks to Lawrence Butler and Brett Rooker, bringing up, of course, Kurtz, who made him pay, launching a 438-foot 3-run blast to straightaway center field. What was the break? I want to see if you guys can get it because I didn't remember it yet. Thank you. Good call, RD. Yeah, Butler tried to steal second with 2 outs, which was the right play. I thought they got him. They called him safe on the field. It got challenged by the Tigers, and on replay, I thought they got him. I guess they didn't think there was enough to overturn it. It was a long delay, and they didn't overturn it. The call stood, and Rooker came up. He walked, which brought up Kurtz, who hit the 3-run bomb. What's up, Siphon? I'm no longer concerned with making a wild card push. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. What I am concerned with is the progress from the young core. Develop for the future. I want to see progress with the young core. Yeah, I agree with you, Siphon. Yeah, no question. I don't think this team. Listen, I still think this team's very talented, but I just don't. I'm with you. I'm not going to go. I think I went on enough of a tangent on that this morning. They did get him, but didn't want him to. I believe we have position players. We just need to develop the pitching. I don't know what there's to develop, bud, right? So what do we have right now, right? I like Springs a lot, okay? Springs has another year. I like Lopez. Can he keep this up? I like Jack Perkins. Our youngsters, right? The big youngsters we've been talking about, Gage Jump, Luis Morales. They both have gotten roughed up. Jump got roughed up yesterday. Morales got roughed up last start. I think Perkins is ready. I've said this for a while. I think Perkins is ready. I don't think Morales is ready. I think Morales is still 2 years. I think Morales is ready in 2027. I don't think he'll even be ready next year. He's getting hit. He's getting hit hard. I knew he would get hit hard in AAA. Gage Jump I like, but again, he got hit hard yesterday in AA. His last outing before that wasn't the best. I don't know if either of them are going to be ready, but I'm with you. I think they do need to develop. Perkins is older, right? As far as age-wise, he's older than both those guys. I like Perkins, Perkins is a freaking bulldog. I think Perkins is ready now. Cade Morris, I was going to talk about him, right? A third-round pick out of Nevada. We got in the Paul Blackburn trade. He dealt tonight too, Saifa. I don't know if you saw that. He was awesome tonight. 7 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 run. I forget how many hits exactly. And that was after a rough start in AAA. He was all right in AA earlier on this year. He ended up with like a mid-2 ERA in AA. He was good. Is the youth of the team showing when they go on dry stretches that everyone is hot? Is it mental? I mean, you really look at the stretches. We've gone on 2 bad stretches, right? 20, losing 11, losing 9. I think it's just a personnel deal, RD. I think it's a personnel. For a while there, obviously, the bullpen. It was the pitching. I think we're trying to get that in order. You think we can get a 2-caliber starter for Miller alone or package with Andahar? No, I don't, man. No, I don't. I think the move we're going to have to make is the only thing we're going to get value for is Rooker. I hate saying it. I think Rooker's going to get dealt at the deadline. That's the only thing that we're going to get with any type of value right now is Rooker. Miller, yeah, a little bit, but closers are a dime a dozen. Andujar's been hurt. He's not back. Who knows when he's coming back, right? I think it's Rooker, guys. I think it's Rooker. All the bats are harder. Yeah, absolutely. There's no question about it. Again, I hate saying that about Rooker. He's 31 years old. He has a good contract. I don't know. I really don't know, man. But I don't know who else you can deal right now with any type of real value that gets you any type of value in return. Think about that. I'm going to take a quick break here, guys. And when I come back, think about who you guys want to deal, if anybody. Ever have those days when your schedule is stacked, your stomach's growling, and your snap game is falling flat? That's where Wonderful Pistachios comes in clutch. Crack open a snack that actually does something for you. Tasty? Absolutely. Nutritious? You bet. It's just not a snack. It's a snack with purpose. Here's the deal. Wonderful Pistachios is one of the highest protein nuts out there. Each 1 ounce serving gives you 6 grams of protein. That's over 10% of your daily value. And it doesn't stop there. You've also got fiber and better for you unsaturated fats in every handful, helping you staying fuller longer. It's like nature's version of multitasking, except it tastes amazing. Personally, I'm team no shells all the way. Easy to stash in a backpack, desk drawer, or glove box. Grab, munch, go. Simple as that. But hey, if you are one of those Zen types who finds peace cracking open each shell like it's your own personal snack ceremony, respect. Either way, you're getting a complete protein that includes all 9 essential amino acids. These little green gems seriously pack a punch. So whether you're running errands, grinding through work, or just need a midday pick-me-up, Wonderful Pistachios is the snack that keeps up. Get snacking, get cracking. Head to Wonderful Pistachios to learn more. I saw that, Siphon. Geloff 2 for 4 with 2 doubles, and Langoliers was 2 for 3. Yeah, I saw Geloff. Geloff needed that. Geloff was struggling coming into the night. I think he's still hitting below 200. So I don't know if he's quite ready yet, but hey, that's a good start for Geloff. I think he needs another week down there. I think it's this week and next week for Geloff because, again, like I said, he's been struggling. We should keep everyone. I think we are a few months from being solid. I mean, I think, but I don't know if it's a few months or maybe more like a year, RD. I think we're a good, solid team right now. But yeah, I agree with you. He has 2 walks. He had a couple walks tonight, right? You still can't ignore now. Granted, I'm just looking at the box score. I haven't seen his at bats. I don't know if he's hit the ball hard, etc. I'm simply looking at Geloff's box score, and that's what it shows. With Vegas being 99.9% happening, that will attract players. I know YouTube channels are doing the most to tarnish the A's franchise. With Vegas being 99% happening, will that attract players? Yeah, I mean, no question, RD. It's definitely going to attract players. The players are still going to want to get paid, right? That's the bottom line. So if Fisher says what he says he's going to do and pay players, yeah, absolutely. They're going to be able to attract the players. There's no question about it. I mean, the A's could be any team they want. I mean, Vegas is it as far as attracting players and getting who they want. They could get any player that's out there, but are they willing to spend? That's the question. That's one thing we haven't seen from the A's, and that's what's different with regard to the A's. It hasn't been a secret. From the moment Lou Wolf and John Fisher bought the team, they made it publicly known that it was profit first, baseball second. Both of them, both Fisher and both Wolf, have made that public. Back in the day, I'm talking about back in 2005. When Wolf was the face of the franchise and Fisher was the majority of the owner. So, yeah, you do. So, I see what you're saying. But that's the whole thing, my A's. You know, if Vegas can't, there's no better place to be in baseball, especially where you're playing every single day there, than Vegas. I think it's an absolute paradise. But is ownership willing to spend? That's going to be the question. That's going to be the question. Or is it going to be the same old story as far as developing the young talent and getting your support players as well? So that remains to be seen with regard to what the A's are doing. But I like what we're doing right now, man. I mean, you go to Jacob Lopez, like I said, and I mean, I don't know where this guy has come from. 27-year-old, 7 shutout innings, 3 hits, 1 walk. He struck out 6 Tigers. He needed 103 pitches to get through those 7 frames. A new career high is the pitches as well. I'm glad Kotsay let him go. He tamed a Detroit lineup that ranks among the top 10 in most offensive categories. He was in complete control all afternoon. His velocity is what shocks me, man. Keeping hitters off balance. The only time he really had any type of problems tonight was in the 7th inning. He had allowed a triple, and even then he showed poise. He was able to able to pitch out of trouble. Kotsay said in the postgame, hey, quote unquote, it was his game. And he was just handling the lineup really, really well, man. You got to give a lot of credit to Lopez. Check this out, guys. Over his last 4 starts, he's 2-0 with a .82 ERA, allowing just 1 earned run across his past 23 innings. In fact, after getting hit hard in April, Lopez has quietly turned his season around in June. He's allowed 16 runs over his first 3 MLB starts and looked overmatched at first. But since then, he's been lights out, man. Only 1 run over the last 16 innings and 3 prior starts to tonight. And now 0 runs, 7 more innings against Detroit. Thanks to this run, man, his ERA was 7.20 in early June to 3.73 after tonight's win. He's pitching with confidence. I'm sure he has a spot cemented in the A's rotation. And Jesus, you talk about the big trade in the offseason and getting Jeffrey Springs. It felt like Jacob Lopez was just just somebody who just kind of was hey, we'll throw him as well. I mean, I still remember having a crossover episode with the guys from Locked On Tampa Bay Rays, and they were like, hey, kind of whatever. So he's been impressive, man. He's been impressive. What's up, my A's? Where I'm going with this is Fisher making the move to get a big player name like Skeens to Vegas. I mean, you got to remember. You got to remember what Skeens is going to cost, man. I mean, at the same time, is Pittsburgh going to hold on to him? Is Pittsburgh going to deal him? I think we're just going to miss our window there, my A's. And what I mean by that is that I think a move with Skeens is going to happen either this year, next year, or the following year, right? And whoever makes that move, it's going to be a sign and trade. I don't think the A's will get Skeens, but that's a good idea. I like where you're going with it, man. The stadium needs to make money with big names. Yeah, 100%. You got to remember, my A's. I'm with you. I'm all on board. But we're talking about one thing the A's have not done in their existence, right? Is spend money. And when they've publicly made it known since Fisher and Wolf had the team, it's profit first. I don't know. I'm with you. I'm on board. If there's a place where you're going to sign players and put yourself in that position, Vegas is the place. No kidding. It should have been Schumann pitch hitting against Bleday. Because of the reverse splits, Hugo, I see your point. I wanted to see Bleday up there. I didn't care about the reverse splits. I still believe in Bleday. I still think Bleday. I see where you're going. I'm not disagreeing with you. The reverse splits and in that situation, I get it. I wanted to see Bleday up. But I know where you're going with it. Lopez had one start last season versus Dodgers, 5 innings, 2 hits, 6 Ks. Yeah, when he was with the Rays. It was towards the end of the season, too, I believe, wasn't it? Fun game, guys. I'm going to take one more break. We'll talk about tomorrow's game. Hey, see if the A's can freaking actually get a series win over the Tigers. Wouldn't that be something? I'll see you in a minute. Summer sports are in full swing. And I'm not just talking about baseball. Whether you're locked in on late night West Coast games, following every stroke on the PGA Tour, or sweating out a nail biter in the Euros, FanDuel is the secret sauce that turns watching into winning. Here's the play. You already are already tuned in, yelling at your TV and acting like the manager from your couch. So why not make it count? With FanDuel, you can ride every inning, every putt, every goal with a little more juice. While your buddies are busy reapplying sunscreen or arguing over playlist at barbecues, you could be cashing in on a same game parlay that hits in extra innings. I've been using FanDuel all season, and honestly, it's a game changer. The app is super simple to use, pays out fast, and hits you with fresh promos every day. I've had regular season Tuesday games feel like October just because I had a little something riding on it. Whether it's a bet sweating into the ninth or a long shot that somehow lands, FanDuel makes you feel like you're in the right dugout. So if you're going to watch, why not win while you do it? Download the FanDuel app and make your summer a whole lot more exciting. New to FanDuel, new customers can bet just $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if your first bet wins. Open the FanDuel app today or visit FanDuel.com to get started. Well, guys, the A's and the Tigers will face off one more time to decide the 3-game set. The series finale is set for tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Guys like RD Moss, My A's Bias, all you guys, you got to set your alarm. I know you guys are big sleepers. And it features an intriguing pitching matchup. The A's will send left-handed pitcher Jeffrey Springs, 5-5, 4.52 ERA. He's been fabulous lately, man. He's been incredible. His last outing was against the Guardians. I believe he went 7 1/3 innings. Let me get you an official on that. What did Springs go last outing? Yeah, 7 1/3 of a shutout ball, I believe. Jeffrey Springs, 7 1/3, 104 pitches, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 6 Ks. Sounds similar to what Lopez did tonight. Detroit counters with left-handed pitcher Diedrich Enns. Enns in a wild card, man. It will be the 32-year-old's first MLB appearance. Check this out, guys. 32-year-old's first MLB appearance since 2021, as he spent the last few years pitching abroad in Japan and South Korea. The series is tied at 1. The A's have a chance to shock the Tigers and steal a series win on the road. For the A's, a victory would be their first series win in weeks and a big morale boost, especially against the Detroit club that entered the series with the best record in baseball. On the flip side, the Tigers, 50 wins, 30 losses, will be motivated tomorrow and bounce back after to avoid the upset. One of the best lineups in all of baseball. But how will Jeffrey Springs perform, right? Again, part of the same trade from Tampa as Jacob Lopez, and whether the A's can carry this momentum forward or not, we'll see. I'm excited about tomorrow's game. I'm excited to see how Jeffrey Springs responds. That's for sure. Bloody Mary in baseball. Yeah, that's the plan tomorrow, RD. But, you know, we'll see what happens, man. It's not going to be easy. We wrap up the series tomorrow, and then we go to New York, Yankee Stadium, go to Tampa, play in another minor league ballpark, come home, we face the Giants. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see what this team's about. But nice to get one. I'm with what Siphon said. I mean, as far as chasing the wild card and all that good stuff. Hey, listen, the team's fun to watch, right? It's a lot of fun to watch. They have issues. Obviously, I let that known this morning, but it is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. When they do win, it's fun to watch Nick Kurtz. It's fun to watch Jacob Wilson. It's fun to watch Jacob Lopez. Where the hell does this kid come from? You know, it's fun to see that. I mean, how fun has it been watching Denzel Clark? He had a couple more hits today. I mean, the guy's quietly putting together a series against the Tigers. He's 3 for 6 in this series. 1 for 3 tonight, 2 for 3 yesterday with a home run. We're doing all right. We're doing good things, man. We're doing good things. You know, obviously there's things that need to turn around, and that's the way it goes. Las Vegas team watch party on Friday. Why do it against the Yankees? Because it's the Yankees? That's probably why. Because it's the Yankees. But yeah, you got an early start there after work type of that. I could see that, RD. You know, you Vegas people probably after work, a little get together at the local bar. You know, all your work buddies, everyone going around against the Yanks. Makes sense. No? That makes sense? I'd do that. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll be around tomorrow post-game. Who knows? We'll try to calm it down tomorrow. Won't go on as long as a rant. But, yeah, it's a fun win tonight, guys. It's a fun win. Let's see if we can follow it up. Let's see if we can do it. That'd be fun to see. Take care, fellas. Thanks for making Locked On A's your first listen today. Seriously, you are the real MVP. Now that you have got your green and gold fix, it's time to zoom out and catch what's happening around the league. Check out the all-new Locked On MLB Game Night. It's every game, every night, all season long. You will get the inside scoop from local experts covering all the big moments coast to coast. Want walk-off drama, trade talk, and power rankings in real time? Game Night's got it. Find Locked On MLB Game Night on YouTube or wherever you get your podcast, because baseball doesn't sleep and neither do we.